Hey there, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Decade. What? So, what am I doing back here? I did do a 2020 preview for you, but I kind of got lost in the analytics. I was doing them in the order of the most interaction that I had received from the signs over the past year, and you were one of the top 3, but they were getting lost, and so I stopped, and I'm releasing them all today, but I can't re-release when I release, so I wanted to do a bonus video for you, and I will put the other one in the link to the other video in the description box below. You will want to check it out. It is totally different cards and set up for that. So I did a little channeling, and I'm going to get to that in just a second. But I want to encourage you to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. Your sun sign, it is the core of you. It is your value system. It is how you view the world. But your rising sign, that's where your destiny comes from. That's where the houses are set up from. It's where the sun was on the horizon at the time of your birth, and it's how your personality is and how you interact with the world. And so, really? Okay. And so then you'll want to check that out. There's a calculator below. You can find that if you don't already know what it is. Then your moon sign, it is your it is how you're going to react, respond emotionally to the planets and what they're doing, the energies and the interactions of other people. And so when you check out your preview, you might want to check out all 3 parts to get a better overall view of what's going on with your world up ahead. So oh, you guys had such a nice one. When I got into your energy, I heard the word love, and there was this warm feeling, but what it felt like was like this big embrace from spirit. Like I was wrapped up in this big bear hug, and I felt so surrounded by love, and it was beautiful. And I know, Scorpio, that you have had a heck of a year working through some stuff, and I feel like spirit just wants you to know how deeply loved you are and how courageous. I just heard the word courageous. How courageous you are for coming in, incarnating at this time to work through those energies in this really difficultly laden energy of releasing karmic ties in the past in order to assist the planet in its ascension. Wow. Wow, Scorpio, you've been busier than... Yes, assist the planet, and that's what I'm hearing again. Okay, so yeah, so it wasn't just about you releasing the karma and getting ready to go. It was about the work that you're doing on a soul level to help raise the ascension level of the planet. That's beautiful, the vibrational energy. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you today is I have some decks of cards that were given to me at Christmas, or I bought for myself some of them. And then I have a couple of other decks here, and so we're going to just kind of explore them together and get some additional messages for you and see what happens here. And so we're ready. Let's go. Oh, woo, your overall energy for the year is watch out for the tricksters. Now, I did your reading a long time ago, so I don't really recall if that showed up. But we're going to read what it says here in the book because wow, that's why you need to be told that you're loved. Oof. Okay. All right, let's see what it says. It really helps when you know how to do, the alphabet. Here we go. The trickster. In indigenous traditions, there is the concept of the tricksters. In native tradition, the trickster is often depicted as a wily coyote, but sometimes the trickster is a human called Hayoka. There is a lighthearted, fun aspect to the trickster, but there is also the caution to tread carefully because things are not always as they seem. Be discerning. What appears to be good opportunity may in fact not be. The wonderful aspects of this card choosing you is that it often is the opportunity to step out of the old, outmoded ways of perceiving yourself. The trickster allows you to see yourself in an entirely new way and asks you to step out of old routines and habits that might be keeping you stagnant. So it is an opportunity to move forward, to create the stability, to move away from the things that have not been working. If you were either observing yourself Or if you were in a situation where you felt like this isn't what I thought it was going to be, that it feels like there was like a disappointment thing for some of you that you were working through, this is the energy that you can utilize to do that this year. And so financial stuff coming for you. You have protect the petals. Careful. Now is not the time. Not the best time for big purchases or big money decisions. Okay, so again, this is something I shared with the other two signs. That was Leo and Capricorn. Is that we've got Saturn moving into Aquarius this year. It moves in for a little while, dips back out, and then goes in. And so by the time Saturn gets to the midpoint of Aquarius, will be just about the same time that Uranus in Taurus, which rules the financial aspects, is there. And so then they should come into a nice square. I say nice like it's a good thing. Square in about 2 years. And so that energy is going to create some real instability, some real harsh shakeups, because Uranus has been knocking on the stability of Taurus and trying to shake things up in the financial markets. And so now is the time to prepare for that. Now you want to look at where can you save money, where can you cut your losses, where can you restructure, because this Capricorn energy of this year is all about restructuring and making a solid foundation through disciplined action. So if you're an investor, taking a look at what that means for you. So those kinds of things are going to be really important over the next 2 years. So you are prepared. And so you are being told to protect the petals. So big expenses is just kind of, if it can wait a couple of years and see what happens, I would do so. I would pay down debt than incurring it at this time. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just going based on what I see in astrology, okay? I have a lot of skills. That's not something I've studied, but it's something I'm aware of. So then we have butterfly message. And you are free. As you have allowed the change to occur, you prosper with new wings of money and prosperity to carry you. But when I read this, I also know that you've been looking to free yourself from a lot of karmic debt. And that is not necessarily financial. And so you are free. So this trickster energy, also, if you have encountered something in the financial arena where somebody was like jacking you over, you are free. Okay. You're releasing a lot of karmic debt. Been watching that. It looks like you're really, you're making progress. I do want to let you know anything that you did not manage to wrap up. You get another Mercury retrograde in your sign coming up this year, so you'll get to finish off what you've started. Okay, so in the arena of love, you have love is all around you. That's what I felt. Totally surrounded by love. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time, simply acknowledging this as truth. And that love that is all around you is definitely spirit's love that's all around you. But look for the love all around you in your friends, in your family. Love is all around you. Listen with your heart. You're listening to what is being said, but you need to listen with a loving heart. Follow your heart. It knows the way. Follow your heart. It knows the way. And then you have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. So what you put out into the universe comes back to you. So when you act in a loving manner, you receive in a loving manner. So, oh my God, Scorpio. The last card says true love. Love is all around you. What a big year. This is a once in a lifetime love, is what it says. So, follow your heart. It knows the way. Love is all around you. Act in a loving way so that you can receive in a loving way. Big stuff there. Okay. This is a really cool deck I have that I'm so excited about. It's called Enchanted Blossoms. Super excited about it. It's these dragons with flowers. Look how cool those are. Okay. So you have truth. You have beginnings. And you have hope. Wow, when you step into your truth and you let go of the things that this energy here, allow it to, the karmic stuff to release, have hope for the future. Have hope for this new beginning. Okay, so I'm going to read from the book because, like I said, I just bought these. And why not? I would love to know what they have to say. This is a great way for me to learn this deck. So here we go. Truth. The quest for truth is a journey we must all take. And it can be painful. Once discovered, truth can be the compass that guides you through rough decisions and experiences in your soul. You know the truth to be the absolute tenet and personal pillar through which you may effectively govern your life. Identifying these pinnacles mean that you have a yardstick for when you are faced with difficult decisions or ideas. You can use them to make decisions accordingly. Your truths will be reevaluated and tested throughout your life. The truths you had when you were younger might not be the ones you hold dear today, but once you find your truth, it is easier to be faithful to yourself. And so while I was reading that, I had a memory come to me. And so several years ago, I sat down and I wrote out what are my values. So what's important to me, you know, friends, family, finances. They actually all had that phonetic sound of PH. There was fitness, there was faith. Faith was really the word I used to describe my personal truth, what I believe, not necessarily a religion, but my relationship with spirit. Okay. And so anyways, I made my list. And I ordered them in, I think there were 7 of them. I put them in the order of what I thought was important. And then whenever I had to make a choice or a decision, I went to my list. And so there came an opportunity like, you know, okay, so finances did not come above family, but they did come above friends. It did come above, but not friends who were like family. I like actually delineated the difference there, and having fun was on there too. So anyways, I had my list, and fun unfortunately was at the bottom of my list, but there just wasn't time for it. It was a stressful time. So I did care of what needed to be taken care of, and when opportunities came up, I went to my list and like, oh, okay, that's what's the priority. I knew what my priorities were. At one point I was challenged, right? It said you will be tested, that will be tested, it will be challenged. And my son came to me with an ultimatum that was ridiculous, and it went against my personal truth. And since that was my number 1, my family was number 2, I was a no-brainer for me. I said, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I really am. I'm going to miss you. And I let him go. And, you know, I never second-guessed that decision. It doesn't stop me from missing him. It doesn't stop me from wishing that it was different. But no, you don't get to tell me what my truth is, who I am, what I believe, and that was number 1. And it still is, and it's the way it should be, in my opinion. So you make your own choices, you make your own decisions, but I think having a list is a really good way so that when the challenges and tests come up, you don't have to wonder, should I do this, should I do that? I don't know. I knew. I knew with such clarity that I couldn't do that. Not that. And so it's kind of that kind of a situation where if you are prepared, if you know what your truth is, it's a lot easier to stand in it. And it's a lot easier. People were like, oh, can't believe you didn't just, you could have just said that, you didn't have to mean it. I'm like, I'm not going to lie to someone to be in a relationship. You know, that was the choice he made. And my choice and decision had been made years ago. And so that was it. So for me, but that's me. Doesn't have to be you. All right, so hope. Hope says, no matter how dark your path may get, hope will get you through. Hope is knowing that the challenges you are working through will be resolved for greater good, and all the difficulties you face will be worth it. Hope is the light at the end of the tunnel and the reason we keep doing what we do. Hope inspires action, and sometimes it may be the only thing that keeps you moving. Trust that the universe wants you to be happy and to work toward your joy, even in the worst of times. Hold that knowledge in your heart that you will reach your goal and the world will be better for it. And honestly, there are times when the only thing that tethers you in place is hope. And so hang on to it because you have a beginning coming. And so I feel like you guys have been really working through things, and I feel like this is like, oh, this Mercury retrograde coming up in Pisces is going to trigger some crap for you in March. I really think so. And then I think you get to finish everything out when you get to Scorpio again. But I think you guys have made such progress, and this is a year of building the structure and laying the foundation that allows you to release all this stuff. And just remember, you are loved and you are supported. Love is all around you, and you have beginnings. There are new beginnings around us all the time. Anytime there is a change, there's a chance for a new creation. Anytime something passes, there is a chance for a fresh start. Every day brings a new dawn, a chance to start over, and another opportunity to do the things that we have always wanted to do and be the person we want to be. Make today the birth of the person you want to be. Let go of the past. Thank the past for helping you to learn to grow and to start again, right? So the experiences they have, don't say, oh, I should have known, I wish I hadn't gone there, I should have known that there was tricksters, I should have known this. No, these people, these souls, these opportunities, and you can call it an opportunity, these lessons were here to help you to create the person that you are, to work through the issues that you came in with, the karmic issues that you can release. And now with the energy of the planet being what it is, and you came here to do this hard work at this time, I want you to remember they said that you were courageous. It was so that you could hit this new beginning. It takes courage to step out of the past and to move forward and to do something differently. It takes so much courage. And you are so loved and admired for doing that, okay? Never forget that. So let go of the past. Thank it for helping you to learn, grow, and start again. It doesn't matter how often you fall, just that you get up again. It is never too late for a new beginning. It is never too late. It is not about tripping and falling. We do it all the time, right? I do. I fall down a lot. But hey, you know what? I might be bumped and bruised, but when I stand up, I'm so proud of myself because I got up. So get up. If that's what you need to do, and start looking at the stars, you have stargazing. Look to where you want to go. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. It's a fairy deck. The Oracle of the Fairies. You give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Don't stay on the ground. Get up and look up and follow your heart. Your heart knows the way, and you are surrounded by love. You have a powerful year ahead of you. You've done some really, really powerful hard work this year, and now you start to pay off. And now it starts to build the structure. So you can do this. I'm excited for you, Scorpio. I always am. I love watching you guys grow. All right. I will talk to you soon. I will see you around. Be sure to hit that thumbs up so that we can have that energy exchange. And so that Facebook doesn't randomly delete me from your list. All right. You take care. We'll talk soon.